Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying this beautiful sunny day. All right, my people. So I have a couple of stories here for us to take a look at. Now we see where Jamaica Scorpions captain John Campbell, he has picked up another ban. Yes. Gonna tell you all about it. The Barbados Pride captain Raymond Reefer, he's probably going to be following in John Campbell's footsteps pretty soon. I'll give you all the info on that. Plus, we see where the outgoing ICC chairman is suggesting that the West Indies team might be broken up or should be broken up, right? And we have islands representing themselves at the ICC level. I'm going to share what he's saying where that is concerned, and I'm going to give you my opinion on that. So just give a listen here until the end, my people, and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so let us start off with some information that I am getting from CVM. That's a local television station there in Jamaica, right? So that is where I'm getting the information from. And CWI, they have actually handed a 4-match ban to John Campbell for his role in the double forfeiture where the Super 50 final is concerned. We haven't heard anything about Raymond Reefer just yet. Well, I personally haven't seen anything from any credible source just yet. But the fact that it was a double forfeiture, you know, John Campbell being the captain of the Jamaica Scorpions, and Raymond Reefer being the captain of the Barbados Pride, I assume that something similar will happen. But the information that I am seeing is that CWI, they have decided to hand John Campbell a 4-day, a 4-match ban. So let me read it here. Coming from CVM, breaking news. Jamaica Scorpions captain John Campbell has been handed a 4-match one-day international ban by Cricket West Indies for his role in the Scorpions' forfeiture of the regional Super 50 final against Barbados. Right? They said the 31-year-old Campbell and his Barbados counterpart, Raymond Reefer, refused to report for the toss following a heavy rainfall, following the heavily rain-affected day. Right? Now, despite assurance from the umpires and other match officials and referee and all of them people, right? Despite all of them saying it is safe to play, the captains decided that the teams wouldn't be taking the field, which resulted in a double forfeiture, right? Remember, they would be they were supposed to compete for 100,000 US, right, in that final. I don't know what's going to happen to that money because both teams decided to forfeit based on what, you know, CWI, based on what they are saying. I personally believe that for a final like that, you should have an extra day. You understand? Especially seeing that the Super 50 is being played in a time like this, right? I would think that there should have been an extra day. But according to them, it was safe. They did all the necessary check. It was safe to play. The captains decided that it wasn't safe and they didn't turn out. So John Campbell, he has been given, you know, he was given a 4-match one-day international ban. So, you know, as I said, I don't see any report on Raymond Reefer just yet, but it wasn't a one-man forfeiture, one team forfeiture. So the fact that John Campbell has been issued with that, I am assuming the same thing will happen to Raymond Reefer, but I will wait for something credible. You understand? I was looking earlier today, but I didn't see it. I mean, I see some people saying stuff, but I like to give my source, and I don't really see anything from any credible source where Raymond Reefer's part is concerned. All right, just before we go, my people, taking some information here from the Wisden Cricket, and we see where the outgoing ICC chairman, right? The outgoing ICC chairman is suggesting that the West Indies team should be broken up. You understand? Or he's suggesting that that might happen in the near future. So let me just read some snippets from here. So it says, outgoing ICC chairman Greg Barkley has questioned whether the structural change is change to the board's membership system is needed. Outgoing ICC chairman Greg Barkley has questioned whether structural change to the board's membership system is needed, advocating for an abolition of full member status and breaking up the West Indies into island teams. Right, he's saying that it's not sustainable right now how it is, you know, in terms of the money that is being allotted and stuff like that. You know, let me just read something here. So this is him, and I quote: You look at the West Indies. I love what they have done for the game, but the West Indies in its current form, is it sustainable? Right? Is it time for them to break into each of their islands? The thing is, can the West Indies afford to continue play Test cricket? They barely can make their books balance now. What they have achieved in cricket is phenomenal. When you think of what they have done as a group, it is exceptional. It is very, it is an exceptional achievement. But can they continue like this? Right? End quote for now. So he's saying, my people, that based on what's happening, based on the money that is being given out, he doesn't think that West Indies can continue, because the revenue that is being allotted to West Indies, you know, for it to go around and go to territorial boards, it's not going to work. You understand? He's thinking that if they break off into their own islands, then they will still be, you know, they will be given their own package from ICC, and they would be able to do their thing. I personally don't like it at all, my people. I don't like it. I know that it is tough in terms of the funding, and I know this and that. And I know that there are always people coming out and saying that, you know, they think that West Indies should be broken up because it's friend thing and people from their island, you know, they are better than these guys that are playing and they can't get selected. I understand the frustration. I understand seeing people out there that you think they are being selected because the selector is from their part of the world or whatever. But I personally think that, you know, we're stronger together. You know, while we might find a couple of players from a team from one island that can come together and build a good group and build a good team. You understand? How deep will it be in terms of how deep will that team be in terms of having, you know, guys to really be you know, where you have a first team going, how good it's going to be in terms of having players to go and play A team, go on A tours, you know, stuff like that. I just don't like the idea of it being broken up. And, you know, if we look at it from an individual perspective in terms of our own island, we might say that, why, we can find 20 players easy that can compete at a high level. You know, but I think that while sometimes we know that the selecting isn't the best, you know, I think generally speaking, we're stronger together. You understand? I know that one or two players might feel like they are left out because, you know, they are not being favored by the selectors and stuff. But I think if we are broken down into the islands, you know, I don't know. Obviously we would still be supporting. If I am from Jamaica, and Jamaica we don't have a strong team, and another island have a strong team going up against other countries, you know, obviously we're going to support them. But I think that we are stronger together. We have achieved so much in terms of you know, international cricket as a unit. I know that the game has changed and everything, but I think that we just need to, and even T20, it even worse right now, because a lot of the quote-unquote good players right now that some of the islands producing, they are going to go and play T20 cricket. So that would mean that we're probably not going to have any test team, any at all, because we have to search far and wide to actually find test players. So if you are looking and you think that, you're thinking to yourself right now, my country, my island can find 15 or 16 good men that can go and play for us, how many of those players will actually go and play test cricket? You understand? So I don't, it's not a conversation that I am ready to have. While I understand that we will be able to, that islands will be getting their own money from ICC and they will be able to do their thing, it's not, I don't know, maybe I'm just hard-headed, but it's not a conversation that I am ready to have. Let me know what you all think in the comment section there, my people. Big up on yourself.